No pad today, a lot of stuff. Still had a full practice, which was good, and excited to get to the spring game. And we're going to go on as if we were fully loaded and run a bunch of plays and push guys, and see who shows up as we get in there. And so I anticipated being a lot of plays. I anticipated being long. I anticipated being a lot of contact and very physical. So it'll be good to see.
You had some guys like Tyler and Baxter who were able to participate today without pads. Are they going to be able to go on Saturday?
Yeah, I think so. I think that there's a number of guys like that. Demetrius, Tony Burnett, the two running backs are guys that are right on the border that we pushed back today, and I think we'll go Saturday. So I think we'll actually have a lot of guys out there comparable to normal.
And I know Tyler's looked like he was cleared to practice, but would there be some apprehension about a guy coming off a concussion and throwing him right back into that?
No, I think we're extremely safe with that. We have been. He was fully cleared, passed the test completely. He will retest today again to make sure before we play him Saturday.
What was the thinking getting Prater's feet a little wet today?
He was finally cleared, and so we've been wanting to do that all along, but he hasn't been cleared to do that, so he was cleared to do some full speed running but no contact.
How much of a challenge has the numbers game in general been for you through this process?
Well, it's been challenging in a lot of different areas, but I feel going back that it's easy to second guess because we didn't win as much as we want. And so I look at it as we should have done things different last fall, and we should have hit, we should have tackled, and if we would have had more guys, probably would have got more guys hurt. But we were fully healthy and didn't tackle anybody for the first game of the year. So we're going to go about it a different way, and we're going to practice like we used to around here when we were frustrated.
Based on that thinking, how do you feel just kind of in general, your thoughts on what you've seen in these practices?
Well, I think that we have gotten better on defense. I think we're playing more sound. I think we have tackled way more than we did a year ago in drills and in team situations. So I think that's going to pay off for us.
What newcomers stood out to you?
I think Hayes Pilar, I think really in general that class of a year ago is starting to shape up. You have a lot of guys, the frontline guys in the Robert Woods and the Dylan Baxters and the Kel Robies. But then you got a lot of guys like Hayes Pilar in that class that has played as well as any linebacker out here. George Huku has played as well as any tackle. So you've got three young tight ends in that group. I think you're starting to see that class really develop. Demetrius Wright's had a good camp. Deion Bailey's had a good camp. So I think from that perspective, the future is extremely bright.
How much of a concern is offensive line play?
A huge concern. So we're going to have, you take three guys that haven't practiced all spring here, and you add them to four new guys coming in the fall. That's 7 new guys coming in, and so that will be the most important thing as far as to tell our success is how that develops.
Are you going to release a depth chart tomorrow?
No, I think we do afterwards, but it won't mean very much. There'll be a lot of question marks on there, and as far as I'm concerned, it won't mean anything.